Today, the federal government filed another request to deny an outside group from filing briefs in Judge Hannah Dugan's case.
Bill Missett explains it comes ahead of Dugan's court appearance later this week. Bill joins us live with more. Bill?
Yeah, and today was a deadline for some of those motions as a part of this briefing schedule. A scheduling hearing is set for this week. Now, Dugan doesn't have to appear. She's charged with allegedly obstructing federal agents as they tried to arrest an undocumented man in her courtroom or outside of her courtroom back in April. And again, today was the deadline as both Dugan, her attorneys, and the government filed motions ahead of a planned jury trial next month. What happens between now and the trial?
Well, there's a lot going on in this case.
It goes back to April, when Eduardo Flores Ruiz was in Judge Hannah Dugan's Milwaukee County courtroom. The undocumented man, who was deported once before, was there for a criminal misdemeanor case. Federal agents showed up to arrest him. Dugan spoke with the agents outside her courtroom before she allegedly directed Flores Ruiz to leave through a private exit. Flores Ruiz was ultimately arrested. Federal agents arrested Dugan a week later. Last month, a federal grand jury indicted Dugan with aiding Flores Ruiz evade arrest and obstructing federal agents. She's pleaded not guilty in the case, which has become a focal point as a part of the Trump administration's immigration crackdown. Critics say Dugan's arrest went too far and is trying to discourage judicial opposition. Dugan's attorneys argue the charges are wrong, that she has judicial immunity, supported by more than 400 years of legal precedent, and have asked a judge to dismiss the case. As federal prosecutors basically say Dugan is not above the law.
The issue really in this case comes down to whether Judge Dugan was acting in her official capacity and whether or not she's immune.
More than 130 former state and federal judges have asked the court to file in support of Dugan's motion to dismiss, while a conservative law firm has asked the court to join in support of the government. A judge still has to rule on whether those briefs will be accepted.
This is a separation of powers kind of situation, and I think everyone is hungry for an answer to this question, because I don't think this is going to be the last time that we deal with circuit court judges having interactions with people that are undocumented.
Now this week, the district judge in the case will address scheduling issues for the case and the trial. Again, the trial is scheduled for next month, but it will likely be pushed back as the parties will both need time to file responses before the district court ultimately makes its decision on Dugan's motion to dismiss the case. Reporting live outside the federal courthouse, Bill Missett, FOX6 News.